Welcome to day 23 of the Mixed Media Card Challenge. 30 cards using craft supplies you've probably got at home. So if you want to find all the others on the screen, in the description, on my channel, you'll find them. And today we're making this one here. So let's get started.
You're going to need a piece of card folded in half to make your card, or a card blank if you like to start with one of those. Mine is 7 inches by 5 inches. Plus some pretty paper. Now you could use some crafting paper or you could just use some pretty wrapping paper, whatever you've got available. And then you want to cut it down so it just fits nicely onto your card. Now you'll notice I'm not cutting mine, I'm ripping it against a metal ruler. I just like that rough and ready edge that you get. But a little word of warning, as you're going to see me do now, if you try and take a small amount off using this technique, it can be a little bit tricky. And doesn't necessarily just rip down nicely. Your small bit can tear and then you can really struggle. So I'm going to leave that in and show you what can happen when you're taking those little bits off if you're not careful. But I still like this technique, and I'm going to do the same on the top and the bottom because I want that same rough and ready edge on both. You see, that went off beautifully. And just do the other end. If you like measuring and you like it nice and straight, then please feel free to measure out the shape you want and then cut it out. I'm just going to stick it on with an ordinary glue stick. I'm just putting it down flat. I don't want this sticking up at all. And I'm just making sure it's got a good coverage on the back. Now, because I know what I want to do here, I am thinking about my lace coming up the side. And I'm thinking about my greeting at the bottom. So that's where I'm going to place it. Again, no measuring. If it looks right by eye, it is right. I'm putting that pen there to remind me because I keep forgetting to do any little details. So I'm just running some lace down the side. Any sort of lace will do this, but I really like this one with the flowers on. And as you saw, I've got a little flower from some other lace that I can stick on later. Lots of different ways you can attach lace. I'm going to stick this long length down using some multi-purpose glue, and you have to be a little bit careful with that because while it theoretically dries clear, you actually can usually see it. But I want to include lots of different ways of doing these things so you can use whatever you've got available. And then it's a case of pressing that lace down, and I find because it can come through the lace a bit, I like to get a bit of kitchen paper and press it down. Now unfortunately that can pull your lace up, so just be a bit careful, unlike me, and keep it down flat and it'll just hold in place like that. And then for this little flower that is really delicate, I'm going to use some PVA based glue that will definitely be very clear and stick that down. But again, I'll use the kitchen roll. If you're enjoying this video, could you give me a thumbs up so it spreads to more people, please? So that we're all making gorgeous greeting cards for all our friends. So I've got a nice base there, and then I've got a picture here that I just found in an old encyclopedia, and it's just to add a nice image to the front. So you might have some card toppers, you might have a picture off an old card somebody gave you, or something out of a book. Now you could raise it up on the little foam pads to give a 3D effect, but I would have had to stick this to some card first because it's far too floppy as it is. So if you've got something really thin and you want it to stick up, stick it to some card first. Now my little greeting that I've got here that you can get for free, link on the screen and in the description below, I'm sticking that on with the little foam pads to give a little bit of depth. And I'm sure you've all used those before. And there we go. Now that to me could be completely finished. But I wanted to encourage you to start drawing on your cards, adding details. You could even use a ruler and do some perfect straight lines. I'm not particularly artistic when it comes to drawing. I'm not artistic at all. But even I can manage a few straight lines or a few curls. So do think about adding them to your creations. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you're going to make your own cards in a similar way.